If you grow up gay or intersex or lesbian or transgender in a small country town, there's often this sense that if you move and get to a bigger city where you'll be more accepted, there'll be more kind of encouragement and support and connection. And that does happen, certainly, but also it cannot. Ding Dong I'm Gay is the story of two cousins. Cameron, my character, who has been living in Sydney for a number of years. So when his cousin Toby arrives on his doorstep from Yass with the announcement that he is gay too, Cameron takes it upon himself to kind of introduce Toby to his world. And so the story is between these two characters, Cameron trying to force Toby to become something that he isn't, and Toby, very frustratingly for Cameron, just being accepted for who he is.
Can you clean up your stuff?
For me, the story was always about finding a sense of connection in what can be a very lonely place. Big cities can be incredibly lonely, and that sense of loneliness was something that I really wanted to confront and look at and sort of introduce with a comedic lens.
Matt Shevington runs into the final 100, and that is a hefty bulge.
So the idea for Ding Dong I'm Gay emerged about 4 years ago. We went through a lot of pitching programs and competitions and a lot of kind of avenues that are available at that time to kind of get ideas off the ground. And we were rejected from all of them. We got to a point where myself and my producing partners, Joshua Longhurst and Rosie Bray, decided that it was a story that we believed in, that we felt like there would be an audience there for us. So we produced pilot episodes in the beginning of 2018. Then we put it on YouTube, and the pilot has 2.5 million views.
Look, you can stay for a little while.
Yes!
Like a few days, max.
Do you want to make out?
We're cousins.
So, no?
No. We
worked with Ben Tupain, who was our animator. I don't know if this translates to anyone else, and I hope it does, but for me, there is such a kind of big fantasy element to growing up gay, because you live in a world which is not tailored to you. And I think that imaginative quality was something that I really wanted to get across into Toby and Cameron's version of the world. We shot in February of 2020. In the second week, we had the one external shot of the season, which was the park scene where Toby meets Royce for the first time. And it was pouring. So in that moment, you have the choice whether you're going to reschedule or if you're just going to bite the bullet and get everyone ponchos and go through with this shoot in torrential rain. And we opted for the latter. But, you know, the upside of that is that it kind of works. Well, not kind of works, it does work. It's Toby's lowest point in the season. It sort of adds this extra level of kind of character development and setting and scene. It's one of those moments, it's like a nightmare to get, looks great on film.
Sorry about that.
I think the greatest challenge in creating this series has actually been quite personal. It has been about coming out again, really. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but it feels like to me that there's this idea that you come out and it's a one and done. But I don't think that's often the case. I think sometimes, well, definitely for me, it was you come out to your family and you come out to your friends, but then, every time you start a new job, you have to come out again, and then, because it is so personal and, my name is on it a lot. Kind of dealing with that kind of level of insecurity is very confronting. I just have so much respect and compassion and love for everyone in this industry, because it is so hard, and everything that you see is a labor of love, and it's important. It really kind of forces you to think about the stories you want to tell and the filmmaker you want to become, because if it's not hard, it's easy, and if it's easy, it's safe.